everyone, and welcome to our podcast. Today we will talk about morality and how the show This World Won't Make Me Bad help us understand this topic.
Hello. Yes, morality is very interesting because we make decisions every day. Some are easy, but others are very difficult.
Exactly, but before we talk about the show, let's explain what morality is.
Morality is the difference between what is good and what is bad. It helps us decide how to act with others and with ourselves.
Yes, but sometimes it is not easy to know what is good and what is bad.
That's true. In the show, the characters face many difficult situations. Sometimes they think they are doing the right thing, but it is not so simple.
One example is when the main character must decide if he helps someone, even if it creates problems for him.
Yes, and this happens in the real life too. Sometimes we want to help someone, but people have different opinions about what is best.
Do you think animation is a good way to learn about these topics?
Yes, animation is not only for kids. Many animated series and movies talk about important problems like morality, justice, and society.
I agree. Sometimes stories and drawings help us understand difficult things better.
Of course. And in the show, the characters change their way of thinking because they learn from their experience.
That is very interesting. The show teaches us that the world is not only black or white. There are many difficult situations where there is not just one correct answer.
Exactly. That's why it is important to think before we judge other people.
Good point. Can you give an example of a moral dilemma in the show or in real life?
Sure. For example, imagine you see someone steal food from the store. Stealing is bad. But what if that person has no money and is hungry? Is it fair to punish them, or should we find another solution?
That's a great question. There are many ways to see the situation, and that is what the show teaches us, to think more before deciding what is right or wrong.
Yes, and it also shows us that people can change. Someone can do something bad one day but learn and become better after.
I like that idea. We can all learn from our mistakes.
Exactly. In fact, another moral dilemma that appears in real life is when we see someone being treated unfairly at work or school. Should we speak up and risk getting into the trouble, or stay silent to protect ourselves?
That's a tough situation. If we speak up, we might help that person, but we might also face consequences. However, if we stay silent, the unfair treatment continues.
Yes, and this is a big question in morality. Do we act for the great good, even if it costs us something? The show explores these kinds of questions, and that's why it is so interesting.
I love that. It really makes us reflect on our own decisions. Have you ever faced a situation like that in your life?
Yes, one time. I saw a classmate being unfairly accused of something they didn't do. I knew the truth, but speaking up could have caused problems for me. In the end, I decided to tell the teacher what really happened and felt it was the right thing to do.
That's a great example. Sometimes do the right thing takes courage, and not everyone is willing to take that risk.
Exactly, but even small actions can make a difference. If more people stand up for what is right, society can change for the better.
That's very inspiring. I think the message of the show is that morality is complicated, but if we try to make the best choices, we can improve the world little by little.
Yes, and that's why discussing morality is so important. It helps us understand different perspectives and make a better decisions in our lives.
Well, I think we talk a lot about morality and the show.
Yes, it was a great conversation.
Thank you all for listening. We hope this podcast makes you think more about morality and how we make decisions in life.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.